Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Leo Kashi stream. I'm glad that you're able to tune in with me this evening. I know some of you have all seen the new Allegiance cards. I'm happy to say that I already did open my 3 booster packs that I got for free. I should have probably waited until the stream to do so, but hey, I kind of wanted to go ahead and see what I was getting. I do want to say thank you to all my new followers and subscribers. I really do appreciate the love that you show and the support. I definitely will show it back to you. Make sure that you drop a comment, like, or subscribe. And then that way I can make sure that I come by and check out your channel as well. Well, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay and see what we can do tonight. And I have actually added a couple of the new cards into my current deck. Not really sure how well it's going to play out or how they're playing through, but we'll figure it out. We'll see how things roll. And we've all seen our fair share of the new card that came out that allows you to have an unlimited supply of the card in your hand. And then when they tap that card, it starts to dump your library. Unfortunately, I had the pleasure of actually seeing that in play and was not too pleased about it, but I've learned that there are ways around it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some board presence out there. This way, if he's got any burn spells, we can start making him get rid of them now before we get any of our big creatures out. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and get rid of one of those now. Kind of slow this down. See if we can change the pace of this game real quick. Funny thing is, I don't think we're going to make it more than maybe 2 more passes on this hand. But I do notice that a lot of people are really playing a lot of this the new Allegiance set. So we'll go ahead and take the damage and we'll just end this round. Okay. And actually, I would have liked to have been able to draft this evening, but it seems like they've locked it for another 16 hours, so I won't be drafting and probably till tomorrow, but I might hold off and just draft on my next stream, which is going to probably be Saturday. And I apologize if my mic is picking up a lot of extra background noise. I'm still trying to get the settings properly adjusted. All right. Let's see you swing with that creature again. Thought so. Let's go ahead and change the shift of this game a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate the card. Yeah, so you thought destroying something was really going to change anything, but it doesn't. So we're just going to go ahead and see what you have in store for this now. All right, let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do this. Let's put some more board presence out there. Oh yeah, we'll double up. Put some more strength on him. All right, let's see how he handles this. Ooh. So I guess I'm supposed to be scared. I figured he was going to do that. That was a good win. A win is always a good win. We're going to go ahead and see if we can finish out getting all of our quests out the way. See what new cards and get some more money. That way we can keep collecting the tokens, and in that way tomorrow or whatever, we will be able to draft into the new Allegiance set. Because I haven't really played a draft session yet to get ranked, so I definitely need to do that. I'm kind of afraid to play rank right now because I got a funny feeling that the deck that I've built currently will not stand up against some of the new cards from the Allegiance set. But we're going to do the best that we can with what we got. I do want to say what's up and thank you to What's the Play for following. I do appreciate the follow. And as much as I really don't want to hold on to this hand, we're going to go ahead and see what we can get. All right, looks like we're going to have to work with this because I'm not going to mulligan down too far to where I have to give up too many cards. So it looks like they're going to be playing a blue deck, so have to be very careful with the fact that they're going to have a lot of counter spells probably in their hand. Now you're either going to let it. Okay. But I will say it's nice to see that not everyone has jumped on the bandwagon for the Allegiance cards yet, just to really put them into play. But I know, being that it is a new set, it would be in my best interest to start adding some of those cards or making a new deck altogether. We'll figure something out. And if he swings, he's only going to swing for 3. Well, we'll say 4 now. Wow. So he really wants to play that. Okay. Oh, so you want to tap it so that I can't attack you? How sad. You still die. And I figure we won't attack. I'll wait again. See if he makes the same mistake. Hopefully we'll get another mana card so that we can go ahead and put the helm on something on the Legion. That's the hopes. But we'll see how it works. Oh, no land, but I mean it still works. We can double that up. And let's see, what can we get rid of that's going to buy us some time? Well, nothing actually, because if I tap everything out, that's going to leave me wide open and vulnerable for attacks. So we'll just go ahead and take our time here and see. And since we know we have vigilance, I'm going to go ahead and basically attack with everything we got. And I see he doesn't want to take the hit. Now I'll go ahead and get rid of it. This might buy us a little bit of extra time for another round. Who knows? We'll see. And I think if the cards would have played a little bit differently there, we might have had a better chance. But let's see. You never know. We might get lucky this go around. So we'll take our chances and see what we can do. I think we might have some success soon. And please forgive me because I don't know all the names of the cards, even though I've been playing for quite a while. It's still One of those things that I just haven't taken the time to sit and try to memorize the names of the cards or what all the cards do. I'm one of those people like some of you guys that I'll read the card as I'm playing to determine whether or not it's something I want to use. So, you know, what the hell, we all got to start somewhere, right? Oh, this is bullshit. I hate the algorithm of how they do this. They do that on purpose. I wish this game would let you play as if we were playing paper decks, because if they did it that way, then I wouldn't have to worry about how my hands are shuffling out. All right, what can we play? If I play it, more than likely, let's see, he's probably going to burn it. But let's hope and see if it stays alive. Oh, okay. We'll have to go ahead and get rid of that. But right now, I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to let him keep that because it allows us to pick what card he gets to put in his hand, so ultimately he can end up screwing himself. Only reason why I attacked the Planeswalker is because I realized that at this point I have a 4/4 creature, so we can kind of stall him from doing too much. And now he's going to exile a tapped creature, which I don't really care. And we can deal with the -2/2 because all the creatures are pretty big enough now that they can handle taking the negative hit. That's what I wanted to see. Now we can get to some stuff moving. I'm going to either make it get to the point to where he's either going to have to kill off my creatures or where he's going to have to concede. Excuse me, sorry about that. I think right now it'd be in his best interest to try to do something fast. And I'm sure he's probably wondering why I gave him that over the Planeswalker, because that card, it will get rid of soon. Now he'll play that card that we gave to him so he can go ahead and get rid of it. Oh, okay. That'll work too. And I do want to say thank you for the follows. I really do appreciate that. And see, now destroying my creature would be kind of not in his best interest. Nice. Not a bad move. I bet he wish he would have did that before using that damn planeswalker. I'm gonna bait him into try to burning something so that way he can look at what's in my hand or try to get rid of what's in my hand now so that we don't have to worry about it later. And that's where everybody thinks those lanterns really do a whole lot. And I found that that lantern can sometimes hinder you. I know it's my go. Do something. Because the more you get rid of all these exiles and all these counters and burns, the sooner when I get down to the nitty gritty of the good cards in my hand, that's when we're really going to see what you're about. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that card, or just haven't paid attention to it anyway. Hey, what's going on, 812? I ain't seen you in a while. How's school and everything going for you? And they would give me something I can't really use right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I haven't heard of that one, but I will be. I am gonna be looking into League of Legends. And you know what? Now that I have a very good graphics card, I was able to go on AliExpress and I picked me up an MSI GTX 1060. I have to say I am truly impressed with the work that this card can do. It was a Chinese spec model, but with that it was for their LAN cafes. But hey, it seems to be working pretty good. I hope you guys can see a noticeable difference. I am trying to upgrade my stream a little bit to make it a much more appealing for everyone. Thank you. It's a lot greater now that I can run everything at 60 frames a second. My bit rate is still kind of low, but I'm running my bit rate at 2500 right now. Um, and it's nice because I can dedicate one graphics card or the CPU to play the game and then allow the other graphics card to simply stream for me. So it's nice to have something that makes everything look so much better. And then I'm also trying to get my all-in-one overlay put together so that way, things look much greater too. I knew that was coming, which doesn't surprise me because that card just, and that's one of them new cards too, but I'll have to look into it. And what do I want to do? Because he's actually, you know what? No, we're not going to add anything. We're just going to go ahead and leave it at exactly what it is. Now that he's done played both of those cards to get everything off the board. This is why I waited because I knew he was going to pull that thing for me to discard a card out of my hand. So now, hopefully, on his next move, I'll draw a card before my next turn, and then that way it'll put me ahead of the little curve a little bit. And it's funny because he keeps bouncing his playing walkers back and forth just so he can pull stuff from exile. It's kind of helping him, but then at the same time, we've been sitting here going back and forth for the longest. If I didn't have to select something off of that card, we would have been all right. Now I'm curious to know how you got hair in your mouth as well. All right, what's he about to do now that he's tapping 21 mana? You know what? I was just gonna look into League of Legends. Um, I know there was a couple of games that you mentioned to me that I wanted to look into because I do want to start trying to play more games. I don't want to get myself stuck or stagnant in one game. But I think now because I'm getting ready to try to start an esports team, and now that Magic is getting ready to become one of the esports games, I would kind of really like to be able to play um, something that I know that I can play pretty well. But I would love to try some other games because like I said, I just recently started messing around with Fortnite the other day. Did a couple of streams with that, um, which was rather good. I kind of enjoyed the game, and it's one of those things where once I start really playing with it a while, I'll probably get a better hand of it. I was thinking about looking into CS:GO as well, but there's a few games I'd like to get my hands on and kind of see what I can do with them. So any suggestions, I'll definitely take them. Battlefield is one of the ones I know that a few people have asked me to look into, so I'm going to definitely look into that. And then that way I can figure out if that's going to be something that I'm going to probably play more often. But I know right now, because of the esports league picking up, Magic the Gathering is going to be one of their tournament games. I'm trying to make sure that I can build a team that can kind of get into that too. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, you're not the first person to tell me that, A12. A couple other people said that the community for League of Legends wasn't all that good. Like, a lot of the people seem like they're either snobby, stuck up, or just complete assholes. So, I get it. Surprising how long this hand has actually taken. Ah, gotcha. Now, how's the audio on everything sounding like as far as the game and then my voice over the game? Is it pretty decent? Thank you. I've been trying to make sure that I can get everything up to par so that it really looks and sounds good. Maybe me taking his planeswalker and binding it, hopefully that'll slow his ass down so that he can't do too much. Oh, he wanted that card back. I think he's a little concerned now because I know he's got that planeswalker back in his hand. So there's not too much he can really do. And for shits and giggles, we're gonna go ahead and take the lesser and take the life total of 4. We'll go half. You know what? I don't have my Discord running. I should. I'm still trying to figure out the ins and out of Discord to make it so that I can actually add the Discord into my live stream so that people can hear it while I'm actually playing the game. I'm gonna check out some YouTube videos and really see how to get my Discord running so that I can get the audio to come in as well. But the Discord is set up. Um, and by all means, definitely, if anyone wants to join, please join. Yeah, it's better that he exiled that card and not my Seeker, so. Alright, go ahead and attack me. That way I can go ahead and block one of them. Nice move. I'm not even going to play this game with him. I'm just going to go ahead and let that go. Why'd you give up on Magic Arena? Why'd you give up on Magic? Ah, gotcha. So you just don't now. So are you? So you're not playing Magic Arena, but are you still? So you're still playing the card version. Now, when you say you can't play the game at all, what exactly do you mean? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. What you might want to do is try turning down some of the settings in the game because there's a lot of extra settings like shadows and blurs and stuff like that that you might be able to take off. They could probably take some of the strain off of your CPU for you. Oh wow. What kind of processor are you running on your computer? Because if you have a computer that will allow you to change your CPU, I might have something that can help you out. I just took apart a computer and I have an i5 processor and I think it's an i5. I want to say, hell, I'm not even gonna lie. I know it's an i5 processor, um, but I just haven't because I took it out of one of my older machines and I'm not gonna use it. If it's something that you can use, I would more than happily, ship it out to you and see if it's something that you can work with. And I might even, depending on what kind of RAM you may need for your computer, I might be able to help you out there too because I have a lot of computer parts sitting over here. Ah, gotcha. Well, anytime you're in the market or looking for computer parts or maybe even a computer, let me know. I have a lot of stuff over here that I just collect from a lot of surplus places, and I rebuild them, play with them for a little bit, get tired of them, and then throw them right back in the closet. Well, let me know if you're ever in the market for another, like if you're looking for a desktop computer. I have a couple of optiplexes, some micros. Um, I got a couple of like gaming PCs that I've been kind of playing around with building and tearing apart and stuff like that. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to get my hands on a secondhand graphics card because if I wasn't able to get my hands on a decent graphics card, I probably would feel the same way and I'd start wanting to back out of playing on the online or just gaming stream wise because it was making it kind of hard for me to be able to provide you guys with something that was quality where you could see the cards and actually enjoy the game without really lag or anything like that. And you know what? I'm actually getting ready to look into getting me a PS4. I'm thinking about picking up one of the PS4 Pros. I went by GameStop the other day to kind of take a look at some of them. But because there's a couple of games that a few people want me to kind of get involved with and start playing on PS4. So I'm gonna end up eventually picking one up. And we're gonna die this round. So he can have that. It was a good game. I think right now with some of the newer cards that are showing up, it's making it a little bit harder for me to compete. But in time I'll be able to get some more cards. Maybe I'll just have to buy some booster packs or something. I kind of wanted to draft the new set. And I will. I'm definitely going to check that out. I'm actually writing that down right now as we speak because a few people have asked me regarding Battlefield, and so I definitely want to try to get into playing that. And do I really want to waste time with that? 2-4. Nah. Yeah, let's do it. We'll go ahead and kill something off. That way we can see if it'll last us a little bit more. Now, do you play Fortnite at all, or do you pretty much you stay away from that game? You know, there's a part of me kind of dislikes it in a way because I think that after playing PUBG first and then, turning around and seeing how PUBG basically got ripped off by Fortnite, that I agree. And there's nothing I can really do to stop him at this point. So I'm gonna have to see. Let's go ahead and just. I can't even attack for it enough. So at this point, yeah, he's got this round. No, you know what, and I agree. I agree with you. There's something about the gameplay itself that I just don't like. See, and me too. I like Call of Duty, Ghost Recon, your real kind of real life first person shooter kind of games. I think the main reason why I kind of got turned off to Fortnite is because it's real cartoonish. And I hate to say I think that right now it is just a simple fad until something new comes out. Um, but yeah, I only played Fortnite just for the simple fact that a couple people were asking me about it. So, I did some testing Fortnite videos, but yeah, yeah. And I agree because it was, after seeing PUBG and playing PUBG and then seeing how PUBG basically just got ripped off by Epic to start Fortnite. And some may say it's plagiarism and it should be flattery, but you took a game that looked realistic and was more of a real life first person shooter game or even third person shooter game, and you decided to make it a cartoon game. And I get it. You were trying to appeal to a younger crowd and kids and things like that, but yeah, it is way too cartoonish. And some of the and then the fact that just the dynamics of the gameplay I really couldn't get into because me personally it's like why should I have to build construction? Why should I have to build anything for that matter? I should be able to simply just come in the game, get weapons, and attack. I shouldn't have to barricade myself into a box to keep from getting killed. Now, don't get me wrong. I see that as a good thing for defensive standpoints because you could throw a wall up to kind of, shield off some shots and things like that. But, otherwise, yeah, the game just, I wasn't too big on it at all. And it was. It's kind of a disappointment, but to appease some of the family members that I have and even my own kids, I keep the game because that way I can interact with them sometimes. But outside of that, I'm not a fan at all. So I agree with you, A12. I'm not a fan. I guess he sees that that blue deck wasn't going to turn for him the way he wanted to. Lucky me. Oh, let's see what we got. I've got this card already. I think I've got a few of those cards already. Yes, I do play Call of Duty. As soon as I actually pick up another PS4, I do plan on getting the new Call of Duty. My brother-in-law, he has that, um, and so that's why they're really adamant about me wanting to get a PS4 so we can all play Call of Duty together. You know what? I'm not sure which one. I normally with me because I like Call of Duty, I'm probably going to end up investing in every one of them just so I can have them on the console. Um, and then even Ghost Recon if I can get my hands on that too. And I know now that Battlefield 5 is on PlayStation 4, so I'm definitely going to look into that. Um, I guess what it is that I kind of want to keep a nice, well-rounded gameplay where I can play anything that anyone's playing. So that way, say one day if you're happen to be playing Battlefield, I can log on and join you and play some Battlefield with you. So yes, definitely, I'm gonna make it a point to start looking into that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Black Ops. Yeah, but it makes me wonder though if PUBG basically got their idea from Call of Duty, but then if you look at it, Call of Duty got the idea from something else. You know, it all seems like it stemmed from the very original Doom and Halo, which I kind of miss playing Halo. I do, but I don't know. Halo just got kind of too far left field for me. Ah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Now, and I was actually looking into possibly going and playing CS:GO. I just haven't had the time to really take a look at it yet. And that's right. That's right. That does make sense because I do recall Medal of Honor and Counter Strike both being out before Call of Duty. But I also think Ghost Recon was as well. But if I can take it a step further and go even a little bit farther back, one of my other favorite games that I used to like to play outside of Call of Duty, and the name of the game was just on the tip of my tongue and I lost it, but it'd come back to me. It was uh oh, what was it? Because there's Ghost Recon, Call of Duty. Oh, what was that game called? It'll come to me in a minute. And when it does, I'm gonna feel real stupid. But I know they were like, oh, there it was. I just had it and forgot it that fast. Drawing a blank. Well, it wasn't Halo, um, but it was I think it was right before Call of Duty, and I just can't think. SOCOM. That's what it was called. SOCOM. SOCOM was one of those games I can recall spending days on days sitting in front of my PS3 playing that for hours and not wanting to get up. Let's go ahead and stack the power on the board because I got a funny feeling he's going to start countering some stuff. And I'd rather him go ahead and burn his counters up now before I start playing any more creature cards. Yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. Like they're playing the deck that you probably put together. Yeah, there's a couple of those that I'm not too big of a fan of. Especially the mill decks. I cannot stand the mill deck. That deck gets on my nerves. Yep, that is true. Yeah, there's this new card that I had that somebody played against me earlier, and it's kind of like the rat deck where you can play as many of them as you want to. And the guy was tapping all his stuff, and I was losing cards. Just like I watched my whole library just depreciate. Well, it's not. It wasn't Rat Colony. Rat Colony is the black one. This one was, I want to say, a green card, or I think it was green or blue, and it allowed him to tap. But when he tapped, I think it discarded like a card or up to so many cards from my library, and you can play as many of them in your hand as you want to. So it's similar to the Rat Colony. And again, this is where I need to start learning to memorize some of the names of these cards. That way, when I'm talking, I won't sound like I'm just rambling. All right, he's gonna hate that card. I try not to memorize any cards except for the cards that I think that I use the most. That way, when people ask me, I can kind of give them an idea of what cards I like to play. Well, see, I think my short-term memory loss, and don't tell nobody, it's our secret. But you and everybody out here in Streamville knows, yes, I'm a very, 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 very avid pothead. I am. I'll admit it. So there's where my short-term memory comes in. Yep. The world must know. Cheech and Chong are my best friends. Man, if it, I can't wait to get these little action figures that somebody had made that were supposed to be of Cheech and Chong. And when I seen them, I was like, I gotta have them. I've just gotta get them. All right, since he wants to play nasty and he wants to start cloning cards, I'm gonna make you start playing some of those cards. Now, from a standpoint 812, as someone who views my stream, in your opinion, what do you think I can do to make this stream better? Yeah, to make it better. Definitely, I definitely need an audience. And then that way, I'm sure if I have more people chiming in, it'd be fun because then we could crack jokes with each other, and it would. And I've gone on Twitter and I've tried to, do the streamer support streamers and repost a lot of that stuff, and um, do certain things like that where it allows people to kind of come back in. Oh yeah, yeah. We definitely need to come up with some inside jokes. Oh, those are the best because when no one knows what you're talking about, it can definitely become so much fun. Now, okay, I'm gonna ask you, what is flip flap? Mmm, gotcha. I'm gonna have to look it up though and see what that's really about. See, I think now he's gonna realize he made the mistake of getting rid of the wrong card. Oh yeah, yeah. We're definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna have to start studying up on some of my Dave Chappelle so I can bring some of that into my stream. And you know, I love Chappelle. I love him, so I got to try to use some of his stuff. Now, what's your thoughts on Magic the Gathering Arena becoming an esports category? I guess he realized there was no way to beat me. More coins, more coins. Gotcha. Yeah, you know what? And that's been my thought because at first I was trying to appease a lot of people and play certain games that only people would want to watch. But I'm starting to realize now that I can stream whatever I want. And someone mentioned to me that what I might want to do is actually, instead of putting the game that I'm playing in that category, do like an IRL chat category and then play the game while I'm chatting with multiple people. And then that way I'm kind of hitting two birds with one stone, so to speak. Because a lot of people keep telling me that the IRL section in Twitch um, has a much more following than some of the games do. And plus, I don't want to play games that are heavily oversaturated But I really, it's not like I really care um, what games other people play. I guess I'm just trying, like you say, trying to build that audience, um, to where I have people that, and we enjoy playing certain games. Gotcha. And I agree. I agree because everyone's dynamic is different, and everyone, has their own way of really enjoying the game. Like I had someone tell me the other day that when I was streaming, they said one of the main reasons why they follow my stream a lot is because of my voice. Someone told me that my voice sounds like I work in radio, and I took that as a compliment. I really did. And for me to hear that, that lets me know that I need to come up with more things to discuss while I'm playing, more topics and things like that. And and speaking of topics, I'm sure you've heard. What are your thoughts on Soldier Boy and this gaming console that he tried to sell that was a Chinese knockoff of all the game consoles put in one, so to speak? Oh yeah, Soldier Boy, I don't know if it's the team of people that he has around him that just wasn't kind of putting him up on things that go on, but let's see. Ah, gotcha. Well, apparently what happened was is that Soldier Boy did one of those moves where he went on like AliExpress or Alibaba, and you know how they have these gaming consoles that are generally made or distributed in China because at a point China did not fall under certain copyright or piracy infringement laws until recently. So what he did was is he took one of these gaming consoles that basically was nothing more than just a huge emulation console that played Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and so forth and so on. Well, he goes to start bragging about it, like he's on his Twitter and he's just blasting off that Nintendo's not going to do anything. You guys are a bunch of fags and all this other stuff, and in a way, I feel like he was drawing the attention to himself because by going out there and saying that Nintendo's not going to do anything to you and you own the licensing to all these games, which was rather funny. Um, because me as an individual, I know that to license a video game is not cheap. And so, how are and you're not this multi billionaire type of person. So, how are you able to license over 2,000 games that Nintendo has? Now, the thing that gets me is that not only do you brag about that, then you turn around and you say, well, you know what? I don't care. What are these guys gonna do? And then you brag about, oh, first week of sales, we sold 2,000 2 million units, made $2 million or whatever. And by doing that, you don't think that Nintendo's gonna come after you? Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I laugh because there's another website that he's on, and I can't think of the name, but it's kind of like Fiverr, but it's a Fiverr for celebrities, and it allows these celebrities to go on here and charge people whatever they want to send you a personal message. Now, I looked at some of these personal messages that some of these celebrities were saying to people, and especially like Soldier Boy, his message was generic and it was the same for every person who ever paid him for a personalized message. So he would, it's like me telling everybody, hey, do stay in school, stay off drugs. This is a shout out to you. But I'm saying this to everyone. So how personal am I really making this for you, kind of thing? So that's kind of how I looked at it. Yeah, true, and it does show that he was running out of money. Hell, I mean that was kind of apparent even when I tried to sit and watch certain shows like what was it? that love and hip hop, Hollywood or whatever when he was on that show. And I think once I seen him on there and I watched a couple episodes, and it was just, to me, I was like, it sucked. The show completely sucked. Don't get me wrong, half the time those shows suck anyway because they claim that they're reality when we all know they are not reality shows. They're still scripted. They just let them do some improving half, most of the time. But you know, we, and again, I think that's just because that, what do they call it? That perception that it's real TV when it's really not. Exactly. It's just a bullshit show that people watch just for ratings. Because at the end of the day, half of these people don't do half of the stuff that they do on these shows that they're on. So you wanted to put that back in my hand, huh? Okay, I think it's time we go ahead and start hitting him off and getting rid of some stuff. Because he's starting to get on my nerves. This way we can kill two birds with one stone. We can take life from you, gain life, and make you start sacrificing some stuff, possibly. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I made the mistake, which I did. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I agree with you. I do agree with you. Let's do this because I know right now there's not much I can really do to keep from slowing things down, but we can get rid of some stuff to keep him from doing a few things. I agree with you. It is all about greed. Like Mosey, like I told people, I said, me, if I was one of these celebrities and I'd made $1 million, I'd be content because I know that I can live on $1 million. And that's just knowing that the interest that my money would make sitting in the bank would allow me to make that money so I could survive just on the interest. But, you know, that's where people lose focus, is that when they get greedy, that's when all the bad things start happening. It's like people just can't be content and happy with what they have. I'm sorry. I don't want you not to make any progress in your game because then that defeats the purpose of you playing the game. Alrighty, now he's basically gonna lose. I guess I can't play that the way I wanted to, so I'm gonna have to wait. But him swinging with everything he's got this next go around is gonna kill me anyway. So I knew he was gonna do something like that to keep me from playing that to block him. Yes, and that's a good question because now I'm curious. How did you come about finding my channel? Very true. Very, very true. Um, Someone mentioned that to me before I actually got my mic working. And then hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I will have my webcam up and running because I'm trying to order a new one. But that's one of the things someone told me. They said, even if you don't have a microphone or you don't have your camera, when people come into your stream and you see that you have followers, acknowledge those people. Remember who these people are. Build a rapport with these people. Like that's one thing that I enjoy about the fact that when I see you come online, I know I know you now. It's like it's almost like I'm sitting right there with you, going to school with you, and that's why when I see you, it makes me want to ask you how your week has been, how has school been, things like that, because I know that when you build these personal relationships with people and they feel that you're honestly taking time to get to know who they are, it makes you feel welcomed. And that's what I want. I want people to feel welcome and invited. I want people to know that I do take the time to remember who follows me, who takes the time out of their day to follow my stream. Um, and now that I'm able to reward people with that, I try to show them that, so like with you, because you've been a faithful viewer to my channel, I wanted to make you a VIP member of my channel, because that's, to me, that's what you are a VIP to this channel. And as the channel progresses, I would love to make you a moderator. That way you can help control some of the things that go on with this channel. um, and at the same time, I can't wait to turn around and show the same love to you while you're streaming. And that way, I can bring some of the people that I know, hey, a friend of mine is going to be streaming, why don't you guys hop on over and check out his stream. And yes, yes, it was me who placed you under the VIP, because I felt like I wasn't gonna to wait until viewers earn so many points and do all this kind of thing to make them a VIP. No, if you tune into my stream more than 2 or 3 times, then to me you're a viewer who deserves to be a VIP. You're a viewer who deserves to have that credit and that recognition, so that people know that you do take the time to view other people's streams. Exactly. Anyone who's willing to, I don't care if you take 30 minutes out of the stream that I may do for 2, maybe 3 hours. If you took 30 minutes of your time to sit and watch me stream, and you do that more than once, then to me, I appreciate that. And I try to find ways that I can show my appreciation back. All right, now you're not just going to bully me on the board anymore. So what game are you currently playing right now? Ah, okay. Let me write that down because I definitely want to check that out too. So he can wait. I got a timer. All right. Let's see what we can play. What can we play? What can we play? Let's do this so we can put some stuff out there to kind of block with, keep us alive for a little bit. Oh, I guess that play kind of slowed him down. Oh, So I can see now he's going to try to attack with everything just so he can get that card to transform. But I got a funny feeling I think he's got a white plus over there that's going to allow him. Oh, I knew it. He's going to take my card. But on the flip side, I'm going to get him back. So I'm not going to block right now. I'm going to take the hit. And I'm going to do this to him. So now he'll never play that card again. And because I know that I'm going to get lifelink when he attacks me, we're not going to attack right now. We're actually going to wait. If I had vigilance, I would have went ahead and attacked him because then I know that my creatures would not have tapped. Let's just knock him out right now. Well, I know he thought that was going to go a different direction. Oh, crap. Time to get rid of that card right now. Which probably isn't going to make that big of a difference because he's probably going to kill me anyway. Because he has 5 on the, let's see, he has 5 creatures, 6 total damage. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to survive this round, even with an attack. So we'll hold out and see. I might be able to pull something out. You know, if I sacrifice my 2/2 against his 2/2, that might save me. I don't know. It might keep me with 1 life available. That is, depending on if he has something that can give his creatures a plus. And then if he does, he'll tap his card and go ahead and create another vampire token. That worked. At least now I know we can still keep some life going. Dope, dope. Let's do this way. At least maybe this might shift the tides of the table a little bit. And because I have vigilance, now I will actually go ahead and get that 4 life. Because at least this way I'd know that it would either cost him to play his cards or block, which he didn't, so that worked kind of in my favor again. Maybe we can start shifting the table back to my side. That's one thing I have to say that I'm not too fond of is how they changed the countdown timer to make it look like a rainbow. They should have left it the way it was before. Not like it makes a big difference to the game or anything, but hey, you know. Not bad, not bad. Nice move. That was a really good move. Really good move. Even though this probably isn't going to do anything. Exactly. All right. In fact, you know what? Before this round starts, I'm going to take a quick momentary break. I need to go grab me some water because I need to hydrate. And if I don't hydrate, I'm going to be cotton mouth, and that's not going to be fun. So give me just a brief moment, and I shall return shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for holding there with me for that brief delay while I went and hydrated myself. Now that we're back, let's go ahead and get into some more gameplay. I think after a couple more rounds, if I don't have any success here, I think we're going to switch to a different game. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Switch it up a little bit, give a little bit variety on the channel. Yes, it was. That H2O felt so good. It was very, very cold and chilling when it went down my throat. Plus, it felt even better to counteract the feel of the smoke that was sitting in my throat. I swear, this algorithm that they have is really crappy. I have, I, Even if I play the paperback version of this stuff, I don't draw this crappy of a hand. You know what? But I just had to draw you a visual picture. I had to put you right there with me so that you could understand just how good that water felt. Duly noted. Duly noted. I knew that was coming. Something told me he was going to do that. But that's fine because we got something for that. I just need one more mana card. Oh crap! Here comes one of these mill decks. So let's get rid of that right now. You ain't playing that card no more. We're going to slow this down right now. And then luckily, if he tries to take that card from me, we have the tribunal that we can put right back out there for him. So now you're going to have to start countering my creatures. And because I know that he can do that until I get vigilance, I'm not going to attack just yet. That kind of sucks for him because I'm going to turn around and do it again. Dummy. That, I should do that. So that mofo really thought that that was going to work, and it didn't. To be honest, though, I do. I hate this card. I hate this corrosion card because if you don't have anything in your hand to counter it fast enough, it can really suck. See? And he's going to make me do it to him. Well, I know he's not happy about that. Which leads me to believe that right now he has two more of those cards sitting in his hand. Oh, that's fine. You can take that card. Because what I'm about to do to you is going to be much more worse. That's cool. See, this is how we're going to go ahead and change the destruction of this game. He better play fast. Because if he doesn't play fast, I'm going to get him. I know it's got to suck when he sees just a bunch of land cards going into the graveyard. And now I have vigilance. And that's good. That means all my good cards are going to start coming up soon. There we go. Start running. I don't think when he decided to play today that it was going to go down this way. Yeah, he was. And he thought that by using this and this was really going to slow me down, and that's why I made it so that he can't play that card anymore. Because now, technically, the game is over. Oh, yeah. See, you know what? I've dealt with people like that just come in and just want to troll your page and just say or do certain things to just try to disrupt your gameplay and stuff. Sometimes it's not cool, you know. But people don't realize that's why we have those buttons that allow us to block you when people want to start acting like that. I do want to say that there is one YouTuber that I definitely want to give a shout out to right now while it's fresh in my mind, and that's King from L of a Day. I love your stream, bro. Keep it up. One day I hope to be like you when I get younger. Oh, definitely. I've done a shout. I shout everyone out that follows. That way, and I always tell everybody to make sure that they follow my followers and subscribers because, you guys are the ones that make it possible and you guys are the ones that make me want to continue to keep streaming. But then again, I mean, hell, even if didn't nobody watch me because I'm just playing the game and sitting here, it doesn't hurt to stream. It's not costing me any money to stream. It's not costing anybody any money to watch. Yeah, but I figure you know what? Anyone that goes back and watches the video, whether it's on YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, they'll hear me shout him out, and I know that he's one of the people I follow on YouTube as well. We do interact back and forth, so I kind of want to give him that because I like how he's very good with what he does, and he I like the fact that he shines light on a lot of the BS that goes on with all these streaming services and how women or individuals who want to show skin or do things like this, how they become partners and affiliates and get all these followers real fast, but they're basically nothing but a bunch of thoughts. Whether you're a female thought, a male thought, it's the same thing. And so I like how he, just keeps it real. That to me is a very respectable thing. That's right. Burn them counters up. Because the sooner you get them out your hand, the less time I have to worry about them. Oh, really? I tried to keep like my emojis and stuff like that because that emoji was basically me. But you know what? That to me, I appreciate that because then that lets me know that I don't sound just like a typical individual. Like yeah, like hopefully that's you know I don't know if that sounded the right way or if that came off the right way, but you know, and me too. I you know I look more at a person's personality. If you know if you're respectful or you are, if, even if you can just make me laugh, you know, it's one of those things where you respect me, I respect you. You know, and that's how you know how I was raised. So because I too I don't see race. I you know I enjoy everyone who gives off a good presence. Yeah, we'll attack. I probably should have went ahead and played my card knowing that he was tapped out, but didn't think about it. So that was a rookie move on my behalf, not paying attention to his tapped mana cards. Let's go ahead and see if he's got something to return cards to my hand. I guess everybody likes that card. Now I'm going to make him counter it just so I can go ahead and make him get rid of another counter. Go ahead, burn your counter. And if you let the card touch the board, I'll get the city's blessing. And now I don't have to worry about you tapping or worry about my cards tapping anymore for you to take them. At which point, you're either going to keep playing or you're going to concede now. I know he doesn't like that because I wouldn't like that. And that's game. Oh, not a bad move. I can do that. Because now what you did is you just granted me the ability to play all of the cards that I really want to play. And this way I can make you burn your counters before my next play. I really did. That mofo thinks that he is really going to do something. Well, that mofo is about to get kicked off the board very fast. I knew it. Goodbye, mofo. Get out of here. All right, looks like we got one more quest to complete, and then we'll have our quest done for the day. I wish I was able to draft Allegiance right now, but I'm not able to for another 16 or 15 hours. So I might have to do a surprise stream tomorrow just so I can draft the new card set. You know, because I don't think I've actually played a live stream of me drafting. Now, don't get me wrong, I suck at drafting. I'm just gonna let people know that right now. When I draft, I don't draft to play. I draft to get cards that I don't have in my library. So I'm one of those guys who, if I see rares, I get them and I take them. Yeah, you know, and I heard that there's a, what is it, breed? I think is what they said the acronym was for when you're drafting. You burn removals. Um, I forgot what the other ones were, and then like some other stuff. But the one thing I know a couple people told me is that when you do your draft, you want to try to get cards that can basically either give you something on the return. So if you play it and it gets killed off, you get something in return. So you're not really hurt by the fact that you lost the card, or something that allows you to reproduce cards. But I think, you know, building decks I'm not too bad at. It's drafting that gets me. But again, you know, normally when I draft, I try to draft, and if I see cards I don't have, especially like planeswalkers or any mythic rare cards, I'm gonna take them. Just off top, I'm gonna take the card. Yeah, that's one of the things I was told too, is that whenever you're in a draft, yes, anything that's your 1 2 drops, that where you can get on the board really fast and be very like a very aggro kind of deck, I guess is the way to put it. This mofo think he's slick. Okay, I see. We're gonna have to get rid of that card soon. Or maybe I can try to play very aggro right now to kick this mofo's ass. Exactly. All right. And then we're going to show them why I call this deck my Bloodthirst deck. And because I have a flyer and you're stuck on the ground, I am going to hit you every chance I get. Up. There we go. Now this is where I want a binding. If I can get a binding, when that card turns into a token, I can take it off the board and he can't play it anymore. Oh yes, it really was a dirty joke hidden in there, and I tried not to fall for it. But this is where I'm gonna go ahead and shift the tides of this game. I don't care. It's time to go ahead and slap you with everything I got. And now I'm going to let the vampires literally suck his ass dry. Exactly. We're gonna let the vampires slap and suck him dry. See, and I guess when people play that card, I guess they assume that I'm supposed to be worried about that. But what he doesn't realize is that I don't have to block him. I can literally let him attack me right now, and on my next swing, I'm going to kill him. It's done. That's the end of the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. Well, there we go. He already knew. The mofo knew he was going to lose, so the mofo went ahead and conceded. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, did we get something good? They could have gave me something better than that. They really could have. Now, he really didn't. He didn't. That mofo did not have a chance whatsoever. Because once he realized that all I had to do was tap all three creatures and I was going to deplete his life, that's all that mattered. So it looks like in order for us to play a draft of the new allegiance, unless I do sealed, which I'm not going to pay for any gems right now, we have to wait another 13 hours. So maybe tomorrow I might come in and do a draft. Um, who knows? I guess I'm going to have to buy some gems to play this draft. It looks like they're not going to allow us to use any of the regular gold coins to play the draft. So since it looks like I'm not going to be able to really do a draft without me buying gems at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and buy some cards. How about that? We'll just get 5 packs. Let's see. Looks like they changed. Oh, they did change this a little bit. What did they do here? Oh, this is a nice different layout. You know, you know what? I might look into League of Legends. I guess because I've played StarCraft in the past, it kind of reminded me of that when I seen the gameplay. So I kind of have an idea of the whole command and conquer style game. But let's just go ahead and get some packs of Allegiance and see what we can get. I think opening some packs on stream is going to be nice today. All right. So now we are going to take our chances here. No, that doesn't sound familiar to me. All right, let's see what we get. Cross your fingers. Maybe we can get lucky. Okay, it's not a bad card. Ah, well, if League is anything similar to StarCraft, then But I got bored with StarCraft really fast. Not bad. Oh, okay, so it's not okay. You're right. You're right. Age of Empires is. It really is. Well, that's nice. We got a couple of wild cards. Yeah, okay, so just another dual land card. Nothing too special. Oh, that's nice. So we collected another rare. So that gives us how many? Oh, I can't really see it just yet. Oh, that's a new little thing I haven't seen before. Riot. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's a nice little card too. Ah, we got two of this card now. So I now have two of her. Maybe I can build a deck based around her. Or we can look into doing something with some new creatures. I love getting wild cards. Helps me out later on down the road. All right, let's see what we got. And we got a Mythic. That's always good. I don't care if it's a card that I won't even play. Just the fact that we were able to draw a Mythic inside of a pack. Exactly. That's why I love those wild cards because I can then, ultimately start building the decks that I want or even going back and just finding cards that I haven't even collected yet and just collecting one of each one of them just to have them in the library. That's nice. I can see using that card somewhere in one of my decks. Okay, so they added a new counter spell for blue again, just another counter. That doesn't surprise me. That's nice. They added some new goblin cards I see. So that'll give me a reason to build a nice goblin all red mono deck maybe. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So we made out pretty well. So we have two commons, five uncommons, two rares, and one mythic rare. Yeah, you know what? And I was thinking about that because I was looking into making the mono red, just never really got around to doing it. I think the deck that I started playing with more so was going to be this so-called something of a Burrows deck. I don't really want to say that it is, um, because this deck obviously could use a lot of work. But it was just something that I was toying around with to kind of get an idea to see if it was going to be anything that I was going to really try to run. Um, the only reason being right now is because currently, if we take a look at my rank status, I lost a lot. I really did. I lost a lot. And so, um, cancel. It's not going to let me do that. I did it the wrong way. Um, I was actually a gold tier two on Tuesday, and the one for one gameplay at this point I'm not really fond of, and I lost a lot because I think I was gold tier two with 3 wins in and lost just back to back to back, and then that's when I finally said I can't do it. I just can't. But the good thing is that I've only got 13 days left until I'm able to go ahead and collect on the gold tier two, and then we'll see what happens. I wonder if they're gonna if after the end of the preseason one does rankings, if they reset the rankings or if you stay in the ranking that you're in. I'm not sure how that works, um, but I'm sure that's something we'll definitely find out in the future. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can do with a mono red deck and see if we can build something that can withstand the test of time, so to speak. Uh, so I do know. I think that's one of the things I might look into making. Probably it's going to be a goblin deck because it looks like we're getting a lot more goblins. Hmm. I do know when we build the deck, I will be putting the fields in there and definitely the kin. So yeah, I think later on I'm going to do that. I think I am going to go ahead and possibly work on an all red deck later because obviously I've only got the mono white that I was working on, and then of course all the stock decks that I got when I first started the game. Because couple of these decks, there's a few things that few cards I need to get for them because I basically wanted to see if I could use one of the decks that someone's been playing with and actually try to get a little further with this one. And it looks like with this, I only need 3 of this card, but I only have 2 common wild cards. So we'll take a look at one of the other decks we got and see what this deck needs. Okay, so this one's going to need a lot more of the high-end cards. Okay, so we're going to come back to that deck later. But as it stands right now, I guess, I can't really say that there's a particular deck that I want to build offhand other than working on the mono red deck that we did discuss 812. What I'm going to do at this moment, give me just a moment. I'm going to take a break. I think it's time for me to load a different game. I want to go ahead and play something else. I think I might jump into some Hearthstone for a minute and see what I can do over there since I kind of been playing that game but haven't really been playing it. So give me just a brief moment and I shall return.
Hold on to your mug. We're in for a wild night.
Thank you so much for holding on for that brief moment while I switched games. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this game and see what we can kind of do. I haven't really been playing this game as much, obviously, as anyone can tell. Great. Well, I guess we won't be playing Hearthstone at the moment because it's telling me that I need to do a restart. Looks like there's an update that was done. So we're going to go ahead and do the restart of the BattleNet. I guess it doesn't take away from the game. And you know what? You're right. It from the gameplay as the way I've played it, it basically is Magic. It looks like it's just another cartoony version, kind of like how we were talking about PUBG and Fortnite. This is basically the Fortnite of Magic, I guess you could say. But let's see. I know I don't really have too many cards or anything for that matter, so we're just going to jump right in and just play something at random. Wow, are they really saying the wait time is 29 minutes? I hope not. Looks like we're getting a lot of game freeze here, so possibly it could be the fact that they are updating the BattleNet that is doing that to me. I don't know. We'll see.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Okay, and I do apologize. It looks like I'm getting some feedback off my headphones where you're able to hear the audio twice. Maybe I need to turn the volume down or something. I don't know. That might help a little bit. Well, you know what? you know, I honestly have never played it like that, so I'm not really for certain, you know, to be honest, like what hands or what decks do what. I think I have played the solo to unlock all the other card combinations or the other groups because this was the first one that popped up. I just said play, but We'll turn around and we'll play something different. Yeah, you know what? Like we can. I would definitely. We can play. Now I've never done a one versus one, and I'm sure that when it comes to Hearthstone, you probably got way more cards than I do. Oh, I literally haven't gotten that far into the game. I think I've only played this game maybe a handful of times. I think I played it just enough on the solo play to unlock all of the different characters. I've done some of the solo play adventures and things like that. Oh, okay, cool. Like I said, I've never done a one versus one in Hearthstone. I don't really know how it works. Um, but I would definitely would like to play. Because you see, I'm still a newbie. Oh, not a problem. It'll probably give me time to finish out this round. Yeah, mine's doing that right now too. Behind the scenes, it's updating. I am not getting anything that I feel is really going to be worth me playing at the moment. We'll put this out there, even though we know he's going to die really quick.
Hmm.
Another wall. Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Hearthstone, I am not the best of players. I think I'm probably one of the worst players because I'm still learning how the mechanics of this game really works and things like that. Yeah, we could use that. That might help us with one of the walls he's got up.
Also a valid target. A minion with taunt is in the way.
Ah, okay, I forgot about that. So we're gonna hold off because I'm not trying to really die at the moment, even though he is gonna kill that creature. Oh, this mofo's trying to play me. And go ahead, hit him again.
Time runs out on you.
We'll get rid of that first. I think that's the only thing with this game that I'm really not too fond of is that it seems like the gameplay is much slower.
I wonder. Time runs out on me.
They'll never know what hit.
And again, before anybody wants to judge me on my gameplay of Hearthstone, this is really not my game of choice. I just wanted to switch up a little bit until I get a chance to really sit back and look at some of the cards from Magic and figure out how I'm going to update some decks, build some new decks, and possibly purchase some gems so that I can buy some more cards.
Well played.
And that's game. And I lost. All right, let's see. Yeah, so see, as far as where I'm at now, I've just unlocked, I guess you could say, the different types of decks. Um, okay, let's see. Go back. How do I get to that? Okay, now is there a particular place that I'm supposed to go that will allow me to play the verses? Okay, I got you. I think this is it right there. Okay, I'm ready for you whenever you are. Okay. It looks like I got a few cards out of the little bit of time I've been playing. Yeah, let me check 'cause I think mine was still doing an update. Yeah, it looks like it's still going for some reason. I don't know. Nope, looks like it just finished. Okay, so I did. It looks like I did get a few cards. So I've unlocked. Uh, looks like the different groups already for the deck types. Well, I've got nine out of 18. Looks like. I'm not really sure what this is all about. Okay, but I've always been told to wait on that, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll wait. We're not gonna do anything. We're gonna hold on to that. And then in regards to like the solo adventures, I think I've only been playing maybe the Rumble Run, and I think I played some of the Boomsday Project, and then of course the practice. So I definitely played the practice. Well, let's see what they're doing. It looks like I can watch them. So while we're waiting on the updates to complete, we're going to go ahead and spectate on someone and just see how their gameplay is going.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, let me go ahead and back out.
Tazdingo! Yes!
All right. So I now got your friend request. You must be working on your getting some of the cards open. Well, it was weird because it said when I sent you one, it said you declined it. So let me try that one more time. There we go. Now, which deck would you recommend that I use? Let's see. Okay, so none of the bottom row. Okay. Paladin. Let's see. Let's go with a warlock. How about that? We'll do that one. Now again, like I said, I'm not very fluid with this game. I know that there's some mechanics in this game that I definitely need to practice up on. So I chose wisely. Now I was told that in this game that you can also give cards and stuff to other people as well. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, because I could have swore I thought at one point, like how I'm able to borrow your deck, I thought you were able to kind of share cards with other people, which honestly, that is something that I wish that they would implement into Magic the Arena.
Well done.
If
First
they
blood, Nick.
if they would allow for players to share cards with other players or to trade cards with other players, that would be awesome.
Oh there. Do I have to?
Oh, okay, that works. I just seen that pop up. Thank you. That's dope. I like that. Oh, so I noticed they got a ranking system. Looks like they have a ranking system for this too. I never paid attention to that. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I've never see that's the thing. I've never really played Hearthstone enough to pay attention to know um, what different things that were offered within this particular game. But I've heard people talk about it, and then I've seen the commercial, of course, and so that's what kind of made me kind of look into it. And then I noticed that it was one of those games that people do play, but it's not like it's one of those, I guess you could say, oversaturated games. I kind of want to say. Okay.
You're so sweet.
Mm, what to do? What to do? Yep, that you know what, and I'm hoping. I hate to say it this way, but I'm kind of hoping that that's what will happen with Fortnite because it seems like right now that game is just getting oversaturated and it's overrated. Games like I love card collecting games or trading card games or any kind of RPG game, but I don't know. I kind of now because I'm interested in getting into esports on a pro level, it makes me want to start playing certain games that I know once I really learn the mechanics of, I can put together a nice little squad and then we can just go out and have fun playing tournaments and, just enjoying the camaraderie.
Out of my jungle.
Let's see. And yeah, I will do that.
Give me a kiss.
I'm learning. I'm learning slowly how to play these cards in tandem with each other. Let's see what to do. Yeah, and I see. I noticed that as I'm reading the cards and getting a good understanding as to how these cards are played, I'm slowly starting to figure this out.
Let the pain speak to me.
I just realized that I haven't been paying attention to the fact that your armor is getting bigger and bigger. So I need to do something to combat this really fast.
Try this.
Ouch. Okay. Hmm. Decisions, decisions, decisions.
Rot into my core. Go away.
But I've learned that the taunts and those are the one things that do help me stay alive because I've learned that you have to attack those first before you can attack me, unless you go straight from hero to hero.
Try this.
Oh wow. What to play? Oh, I don't have to take nothing. I love this. Your deck is nice. This deck is nice. And as I read the cards, I can see how this deck, why you like this one. You're gonna make me want to start playing this game more often, just so I can get my card collecting up on it. And a friend of mine just told me, he stated that if I wanted to make sure that I was able to run my Discord along with my stream, I need to download something called what is it, Voice Banana, and then I guess the voice cable that goes along with Voice Banana or something like that. So I'm gonna look into that later on this evening or sometime tomorrow. Yeah, it's like a mixer that you it's a digital mixer that you're allowed to run on your computer, and with the mixer it allows you to bring other inputs and channels in. That I actually just played that card just a second ago. And that's not going to do anything for me, but let's do that. And we need to get rid of some of this stuff you got out here, so we're going to get rid of that. Yeah, that armor is oh, that's something else. To me, the armor reminds me of Lifelink. Trying to see if I can keep up with you. Yeah, I see why now. And I just got beat up. Okay, I definitely will.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
All right. That's one thing I have learned though is that how to pick the cards for the beginning. I did pay attention to that tutorial.
I greet you.
The light protects me.
Your soul shall suffer.
I fight. The light dims, but we fight. I fight.
I'm just reading the cards.
The light dims, but we fight.
Why do you call?
Oh. Let's see.
Repent! Repent! I fight.
Reporting for duty. Job done.
Put this apple on your head.
Let's see. Yeah, now that I'm playing and I see the different cards, I do see that I'm definitely gonna end up trying to play this a little bit more often.
To battle!
Repent! Repent!
Let's see.
Brave heroes of Gilneas, arise!
I definitely need to try to knock him down, so let's do this.
Repent!
Get down! Behold the might of Stormwind!
Never surrender.
Minion with taunt is in the way.
Oh, that was nice. Oh. Uh.
To Northrend! Reporting for duty. Victory on deck!
I like this deck. I like the way that these cards kind of intertwine with each other.
Unleash me!
Wow, that was nice.
Victory on deck!
Your magic shall not save you. Glory to the Sindora!
You're so sweet.
Mm. Nice. Mm. I just had to return the favor.
last wish is free.
The light bends. Reporting for duty.
Hey, you're the one that advised me to play this deck. I'm enjoying this deck too, so I think I'm gonna have to play this game a little bit more just so I can learn what cards do what. Nice.
I bring life and
Oh, I'm about to help you out.
Job's done.
Well, it made no sense for me to use it on myself because it would have took me down to 15. So I figured, hell, I can help you. I'll give you one life back.
Out of my jungle.
Uh, yeah, but I didn't realize that it would let me hold on. I thought it actually required me to play it out.
I will mourn your death.
Reporting for duty. Out of my jungle.
Oh, that's a lot of damn taunt out there.
Reporting for duty.
I will mourn
A minion
your
with
death.
taunt is in the way.
Nice. And I actually thought I was about to win a game.
Why do you call?
Them mofos is getting on my nerves. That's what they doing.
Hmm.
All right, what to do? So we'll go ahead and yeah, I did. I had to. I had to take out two of them mofos.
Unleash me.
You didn't have to slap my dinosaur like that. Oh, that was just dirty. That was just downright dirty.
Reporting for duty.
And I can't really do anything just yet, so I'm gonna have to wait. I like gold. Funny thing was, I was just watching that earlier. And here's where I get beat up.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for duty. It's running out of cards.
Yeah, but you're gonna kill me before you run out of cards, so because I see that coming. Yeah, I saw that that looked like what you were trying to do. Hey, I won some cards. All right, 812. I'm about to go ahead and probably call it a wrap. Oh, let's try one more. Okay, let's see. All right, you said which one of the decks were you saying that you wanted me to try out? Okay, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Morgul versus Morgul.
This is gonna be fun because we just realized we picked the same one.
That didn't go as
Oh crap! I just screwed that all up.
Job's done.
Yeah, I know, I know. That's why I say I got to learn the mechanics of this as to what the different terms are and what things do.
Job's done.
Mm, mm, mm. That was very, very, very nasty.
The calm before the storm.
Job's done.
All right.
Take shelter.
Hmm. I guess I'm getting a taste of my own medicine.
Ash to ash. Ice to meet you.
What are you hiding?
Melt away. Chill out.
Yeah, I see where I got to get rid of that pot. I see what you were talking about.
That didn't go as
All right. Let's see.
Flames consume you. Melt away.
Job's done.
Mmm. Nice. I cannot allow myself to go 0 for 3. I gotta try to win at least one. Alrighty, let's do this.
Feel the burn!
Job done.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
Break yourself upon my body!
Not what I expected, but okay. Nice. Now I'm the mofo that's gonna get slapped around. Oh, I know. I'm definitely sure of that. Trying to buy myself as much time as possible.
The calm before the storm.
Ooh. And here comes the beating.
Brothers, heed my call! Brothers, heed my call!
Here, Stormy, Stormy.
Alrighty, let's see. Ooh. Why you gotta be so mean?
Job
What you got? What you got? I'm holding out for dear life. I swear, A12, you're gonna really make me play this game and start building up my card collection.
That didn't go as that didn't go as
I want to say thank you to everyone who's tuning in and viewing the stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, I am a rookie and a noob. I guess you could say noob would be lower than rookie, so I'm a noob when it comes to Hearthstone. Wait, wait, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I just notice that all them cards went right back into your hand? That was nice. Looks like I'm finding a way to survive one way or another.
that didn't go as that didn't go as
Yeah, I got to make sure that I do get my Discord set up because that way we can definitely just chat right over the voice to voice versus having you type everything up. Hey, I'm only dealing with the cards that I'm dealt. I can only play with the cards that I'm dealt. Oh, I guess. Oh, so you had to return the favor, huh? Oh, not them things again.
that didn't go as
Job done.
I just got lucky there. That's all that was. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't just take a ass whooping like that. I gotta fight. I gotta fight. Especially being a noob, I can't go out like that. I cannot go out like that. There we go. Now I can go ahead and pay back the favor.
Flames consume you.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. I've noticed that it's, and that's one thing that I've noticed is like basically playing a mirror of everything that you're doing. Yep, I know why you got rid of him. Yes, yes, please, please do run out of cards. Not as though I have that many more left. But you know what? I'm wondering if that's what's gonna happen because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the cards and it's like I can only play each card as it's dealt to me. So I'm hoping to get something that's gonna allow me to win this round. Oh, why did I do that? I clicked the button by accident. I wasn't trying to end myself. I think when I clicked the button to launch the card, I clicked it twice. So I just gave you this round. I'm holding on for dear life. Okay, I take that. Now we're both out of cards, so you definitely are gonna possibly you're gonna win this one. I know. And there we have it. All right, 812. I'm about to go ahead and sign out. Thanks so much for the one-on-one. I'm definitely going to go ahead and start playing around with this game a little bit more. That way, I can build my card collection up because I actually like that deck. The shaman deck is nice. The paladin deck is nice. So now you've given me something to look at when it comes to building the decks up a little bit more with this game. But I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in to watch the stream. Thank you to everyone who actually takes the time to view the post playback. Again, this is Leo Kashi. You can follow me on all of my social medias at Leo Kashi. On Facebook, you can find me at I am Leo Kashi. Everyone have a great evening, good morning, afternoon, and I will see you all later.